Welcome to your soul care message. My name is Koi, for those that don't know. I create unique soul care tools that nourish the soul and help you form a consistent practice towards your growth. And for those that do know, welcome back. This is the throat chakra that we are tapping into. This is a chakra series that I am doing right now. If you've missed the crown chakra and the third eye chakra, just check out the links below. And yeah, I'm doing soul care messages that help you tap into this vibe of the chakra and really give you more self-awareness. Um, I love to connect with the chakras because there is a way that I know that we all can create through our chakras. And because I help spiritual entrepreneurs and soul care seekers and people, creative souls, we come along a lot of blocks within our path. Our emotions play a big part in our blocks within our chakras, but they also help us through self discovery and connecting to our soul, our spirit, and our divine path on this earthly realm. Or should I say, in this, right? So, I wanted to share a soul care message with you that can help you understand where you're at right now and just give you an understanding of what I do. All right. If you would like to get a chakra message, a soul care message, or a soul discovery session with me, you can also check out that link below. Okay. But without further ado, let's get into this reading. So, first and foremost, the throat chakra, right? The throat chakra is the bridge of the mind and the heart, and it allows you to express your truth. Just like the third eye, right? Once you perceive what your truth is, then you know what your truth is, right? And you're able to express that through communication and understanding what form of communication, right? As well as a balanced way of knowing when to speak, right, and when to be silent. So if you want to check more into the throat chakra, read up on it. I talk about how you can balance it, give you some inspiration. Click that link in the description below. Right now I'm going to get into these cards right here, okay? All right. So I have my throat chakra cards. We're just going to shuffle them. And which one wants to come out? I think this one. All right. So these are my cards. These are one of my soul care tools. And let's talk about it. So this is the light activation. I speak clearly and I am honest with my communication to myself and to others, which is very important because you got to be honest with yourself first and foremost in order to be honest with other people, right? And the shadow aspect of this, the shadow recognition, no one cares what I have to say, and I'm unsure of what to say. I don't know about you, but I feel like a lot of us, whoever's watching this, have been there before. And this is a block within the throat chakra because a lot of times it's like we have these beliefs, right? No one cares. You're always getting silenced. You're always telling people, people are always telling you to be quiet or to speak up. Um, Sometimes you just kind of have this feeling that people are always over talking or cutting you off too. And this can cause a belief of that no one cares what you have to say, right? Um, the throat chakra, right? When you speak clearly, it's not also because of your verbiage or, like how you communicate, but it's also because of you knowing your truth. You're clear with your intentions, you're clear with what you have to say, and you also have this confidence within you that is like, okay, those that know, those that are on the same frequency are going to get it, right? This is all the balanced throat chakra. And when we tap into the shadow recognition, we tap into the overactive or the underactive throat chakra where we're cursing people out, right? And it's not because some of these people don't deserve to be cursed out. It's just because we want to prove ourselves. We have this imbalanced energy that just wants to and it's almost like, okay, you just disempowered yourself. You just, like, you didn't have to do that, right? And only you know this through your own truth. And having that balanced throat chakra, again, underactive throat chakra, when you don't speak up at all, you feel like you want to say something, but it's like, oh well, are people going to care? Or you talk to someone and you not necessarily lie, right? But you hold back information because maybe you are on some trickery stuff, or you are feeling this energy of disbelief that no one cares, right? So now you don't care, right? So let's dive deeper into this soul message. I'm gonna pull from these two card decks and let's see what comes up. Oh, y'all. Okay, so as you can see, I know I sped up the me shuffling, but there was a lot of cards that came out for this, and I've heard other readers say, like, dag, Spirit really wants to say something here, right? Let me just show you which one it is. Okay, it's Discovery. We're not going to spend too much time on it, but Discovery, okay? We'll just leave that here in the background. And then we have Guilt. Wow. Wow. I might need to sit with this one. Okay. So for this message, right, this card talks about, as you can see, she has like a little halo right here. And this is really reminding me of like the empath or just highly sensitive people that care deeply, very deeply. And they're amongst a lot of people that don't have emotional availability, which really is effed up because, like, it's kind of like they just turned their heart into like a rock. And when you cut yourself off, or I'll say, when you cut love off from other people, you're also doing it to yourself, because the heart chakra, the way it works is it's like the ultimate infinity symbol. All of the chakras work that way. But in order to receive love, you have to be open to give it as well. The balance of that happens. It just happens, right? Like, you can't really have self-love if you aren't giving love to other people. Um, how can the compassion for other people be given if you don't have compassion to self, right? And not, we'll talk about the heart chakra in the next series. But when we're talking about this card, we're talking about feeling of unworthy, feeling of trying to take care of your needs, but also caring so much for other people in the background. As you can see what's going on here, it's like you lose yourself in this aspect of a relationship, and a lot of times it creates a codependent relationship, right? And the main thing about codependency is that the person that is depending on you so much has messed you up in a way that forgot who you are and your needs. So now you're basically doing yourself a disservice just to help someone else. It's like you're cutting off your leg just so someone else can walk when they didn't actually even need the leg in the first place. It's a lot of like manipulation that goes in hand with that. And sometimes, like, let's get real for a second. And like, this lady has like a bottle in the background. I don't know if I don't even, it might even say vodka on that, what you call it. And the sad part is that when we're talking about like drugs, right, and substances, people that are using that, in that case, they're codependent on the damn substance. So now their mental ability is unleveled, is unhealthy, and is just has this dis-ease within the mind, right? So they don't even know what they're doing to the other people. They don't even care. their throat chakra is definitely shot, right? And I'm saying all this to say that guilt is one of the lowest, it's not the lowest, but one of the lower aspects that sit within your sacral chakra and blocks that energy. And it definitely plays a aspect to the throat chakra too, because, if you feel guilty, what are you naturally going to do, right? Lie, not say anything, because you're holding it, you're suppressing it. Again, alcoholism, if you want to call it that, right, is a depressant, which actually suppresses people's emotions. And I have to laugh because I'm doing this, and it really messes up the sacral chakra. It really does. But as you can tell, each chakra has a domino effect, right? And each chakra also pulls on another. It's kind of like a knit sweater, right? Like if you pull the string, it's going to affect something somewhere, right? And in this day and age, I really don't think that it's always going to be balanced. We have to work on energetic hygiene to keep it balanced and to stay aligned within, as within, so without, right? And aligned to your purpose, because things happen. Things just happen. And to know yourself is to know, um, to be present in the moment and know that you do have the ability to create and shift your mindset, create what you desire, whether it be a desirable emotion that you want to be or a desirable tangible thing. We hear manifestation a lot of times, about like, oh, I manifested a house or a car or my soulmate. But a lot of times people are truly manifesting this emotion that they have within them. And if you feel that you're not a good manifester, you should, it would be best to start off through manifesting an energy that you want to embody. All right. So when we're talking about the throat chakra, we're talking about speaking and having that power over expression, self-expression, to express yourself, not to contract and suppress. It's no, okay? No. Let's talk about the white buffalo real quick. The white buffalo says gentle wisdom, peaceful resolution, and easy gain. Interesting. Because, when you're not carrying guilt, you can easily resolve certain things through your self-expression, through like deep wisdom, right? Understanding what is needed for you first and foremost, and then the other person that is involved in the situation, right? And if you do give, right, and you express, now you just pass the baton to the person. You just gave them the mic. And it's their problem if they put the mic down. It's their problem if they don't speak into the mic, or if they yell into the mic and or get angry. Like, it's their problem. And it takes a lot of emotional awareness and emotional intelligence to understand that, what you eat doesn't make them shit, right? It just doesn't. A lot of times you'll be like, oh, you made me mad. Well, like, I did say something that triggered your anger, but I didn't make you mad. Now, if you intentionally made somebody mad, either speak your truth or not. I don't know. But let's talk about this. This peaceful energy of the white buffalo stands with you. The buffalo, the great provider, offers sustenance, I said, to one and all. White buffalo signifies a time of peace. It's time to embrace the natural ways and learn from the wisdom contained within the Earth's ecosystem. It's time of unity, healing, restoration, knowing that one and all can be provided for you. You do not need to struggle to survive. There's a lot that goes on with this. If you can see this, you can pause for the cause and read up on it. But what I'm going to say here is, your words, as well as the way you express, whether it be through like art, which I'm going to talk about, because your creativity, when you find and understand your God-given talents and understand how empowered you are from great spirit, from your higher self, you can then understand that you are spreading the power to empower other people, not disempower, right? And our words are very piercing. And a lot of times, especially when we're younger, right, we can remember how somebody made us feel from kindergarten, right? But you don't remember if it was Sally Sue. You might if you have a really good memory. But if chances are most people won't remember exactly who it is, but they'll remember how it feels. And I'm saying that to say, use your words wisely, right? I was always told it's not what you say, it's how you say it. But also think before you speak, and that gives you, like I like to say, practice the pause. That gives you the regulation within your energy and within your emotions to be like, to tap into the insight, the mind, right? And then open the bridge, the throat chakra, that connects to the heart, right? And that heart chakra then can magnify what you want to say, express what you want to say, so it can meet, attract, and resonate with others. Or it can wreak havoc, and then make you start feeling guilty. And if you don't feel guilty, that's a whole nother conversation for another day. But you know what I'm saying? So let's leave you with one more. I try not to make this long, but sometimes why stop? Look at how much wants to come through. I'm going to pick this one. And this, I don't really need to speak much. This is just straightforward. Trust what makes your soul feel good. When you can practice the pause, right, that helps balance your throat chakra, that helps balance that bridge of the mind and heart and align it, right, instead of dysregulating it. And it's like, well, my mind's telling me this, but my heart's saying this, and no, we don't need that, right? Trust what makes your soul feel good. Practice the pause. When you can feel this, then you've made a good decision. And I'm just going to leave it there. All right? I'm just going to leave it there. So if you want to read more on certain ways that you can balance the throat chakra or tap into any other chakras, I have the link below. Check it out. Read up on it. I'd love for you to connect with me. I have a space called the Nurture Frequency that allows spiritual entrepreneurs, creative souls, self-care seekers, people that really want to learn more about creating and really self-regulating and figuring out ways to just be more aware of your energy. So then in turn, you can actually remove these blocks, self-heal, and work on what your soul path is. Okay. So much love to those. If you're feeling the vibe, definitely comment below and let me know what resonated with you. And I feel like there's something else I need to tell you, but I think I'm just going to stop. All right. Much love. Peace, y'all.